Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you that are new here, my name is Sammy and today we'll be doing a Q&A. This video has been trying me. This is the second time I'm recording. The first time I wasn't recording, so that was fun. The second time I had like a makeup all around my lip here and I tried to like get over it, but I couldn't. So here I am recording again. So hopefully this video turns out a lot better than the previous one, because I can't even say the first one since I wasn't even recording. Anywho, I don't want to make this video too long. Let's just jump right into it. So the top question that was asked was, where did you meet Ivan? So for those of you that don't know, Ivan is my husband and I met him on Instagram. As the kids say, he slid into my DMs. How long have you been together? So we met in 2017 and started dating, officially dating, in early 2018. And then we got married October of 2018. Is there anything you aren't willing to talk about? So I would just say, like, for security and privacy purposes, the exact location of where I live, who I work for, and my sex life, and that's just more for Ivan's comfort. He doesn't feel comfortable sharing that information, so just out of respect for him. How is it being a mama so far? What were the hardest transitions? So I love being a mom. It comes to like second nature to me. I feel like I was born to be a mom in a sense. I've always been really motherly, but obviously it's so much different when you have a baby and the way that you care and love for them. So it's been great. I wouldn't trade it for the world. Mason is so perfect to me, and I can literally sit there and watch him play and do nothing for hours and my heart will be so full. The hardest transition for me would be the lack of sleep and not having my own schedule and having to sleep around Mason's schedule, and my freedom and not being able to just get up and go whenever I want. Do you want more babies? Yes. Do you plan on having more babies soon? To be determined. Why did you wait so long to share photos of your son? I wasn't comfortable. The internet, it's a weird place. You read and see so many things on social media that just freaks you out. And as a first-time parent, I just wanted to do everything in my power that I could to protect him. So not sharing his identity to the internet right away was one way for me to do it. I mean, I know that's like really obsolete now since he's already been on my YouTube channel and he's on my Facebook and Instagram, but it was just more of like comfortability and what I felt was right for me at the time. How did you handle postpartum life? Postpartum life is a roller coaster because you go 10 months of being pregnant and having your baby in your stomach to all of a sudden your child's here and then you're learning how to become a parent. Your relationship changes with your partner, so it's just a whole new world. So I just kind of took it day by day. I did struggle with postpartum depression and anxiety. That's something that I'm still constantly working on. The anxiety is a lot worse than the depression just because for the last 10 months it's always been me and Mason. I haven't left him at a babysitter. I think the most time we've been apart is like 2 hours, and even then I'm like, how's my baby doing? And like, I need to hurry up and get home. So yeah, and half the time if I'm not with Mason, he's with his dad. What are 4 words you would use to describe our country? Black Lives Matter and coronavirus. Do you and Ivan have certain roles or duties that only one of you do? So yes and no. The reason I say that is because I'm a stay-at-home working mom. I obviously watch Mason all day while Ivan's at work. But other than that, we both share chores around the house and do things. Um, I do change poop diapers way more than Ivan, but that's just because he's just a baby and he literally gags or throws up changing his diaper. So I've taken on the majority of the responsibility of that. Are you planning on staying in Arizona? Long term, no. We will probably move to New Mexico, but we still have to figure the logistics out and what works best for us. What made you want to create a YouTube channel? So I've always been interested in creating a YouTube channel. I just never had the guts to do it, and I was very insecure, and I let that get the best of me. But I think the one thing that pushed me to move forward in this journey was when I was pregnant and when I was on maternity leave, all the YouTube channels that I've watched, I just felt like I wasn't represented, and there were certain things that I couldn't find. So my goal is that I can put content out there that, yes, is out there, but it's in a different light. For example, there isn't very much content out there of working from home and also being a stay-at-home mom. I'm sure it's because it's so hard to film, because I've thought of doing day in the life, but I also get so much anxiety because I'm already busy working and then having to take care of my child on top of it. I can't even imagine bringing a camera into that and having to change the angles or before I go downstairs to grab the camera. So I just thought that maybe I could bring other material into YouTube that isn't necessarily there. What type of content will you guys see from me? Cook with me, get organized with me, clean with me, vlog styles, DIY projects. I'll involve my husband and Mason into my videos. So just, living with Sammy. So just my day-to-day life. What is your favorite holiday? I would say it's between Halloween and Christmas. I love all things spooky, but I also do love Christmas and the cheery vibes. At one point, I didn't really care for Christmas all too much, but as I've gotten older, I've found a new appreciation for it. What's a funny story from your childhood? So when we were younger and we lived in our childhood home, me and my cousins and my siblings were playing a card game. I think it might have been Goldfish, and we were just laughing, making jokes, and my one of my little cousins laughed so hard she peed herself. We all thought it was just like someone dropped water just because the way that it sounded hitting the floor, but turns out she peed herself. That to this day cracks me up. Who is your celebrity crush? Seth Rogen. He has the dopiest laugh and he's hilarious. And do you have a phobia? Arachnophobia. Spiders are terrifying. I'm also terrified of cockroaches. I just don't like insects, to be honest. So, whatever category that falls into. What's your biggest fear? I don't know if I have a biggest fear. I don't know, I guess, I don't know, it probably sounds cliche, but not being there for my child. What's your favorite color? So I don't have one favorite color. I would say black, red, pink, and gray. What's your favorite number? 14. And I think the reason for that is because my birthday falls on the 14th, so it's just a number that I've always stuck with as a kid. What's your dream car? My dream car is a Chevy Tahoe. For as long as I can remember, I remember when you'd play MASH, Chevy Tahoe was always my number one. If you could only eat one meal for the rest of your life, what would it be? Probably chicken wings. Chicken. Do you have a name picked out for your next little when it happens? So first names, no, but middle names, yes, for either a boy or a girl. Do you want your next baby to be a boy or a girl? So I think it would be fun to have a boy and a girl. When I was pregnant with Mason, I wanted a girl. But to be honest, now I feel like I would just want a boy. I just feel like they're a lot easier. And although I have changed diapers for girls, I just feel like that's just more intimidating. Are you a green thumb or a plant killer? Yep, plant killer. I overwater, underwater, forget to water. I just forget things. What's your least favorite thing to do as an adult? Laundry, for sure. Dishes sometimes. I have to be in the mood for dishes, but laundry, that just sucks. What's your parenting approach slash style? So that's something that I'm still trying to figure out, but I just talk to Mason. I don't dumb down things. Obviously, I talk to him in ways that he would understand, and I don't use ginormous words, but just talk to him. I tell him no, I tell him yes, I tell him let's take a nap, let's go eat. I ask him questions, so I just try to have those conversations with him. I do discipline him if he's doing something that he's not supposed to be doing. I let him know he's not supposed to be doing it. I'm sure as he gets older and he's able to understand things better, my parenting style might change a little bit, but the way that I'm handling it now is just have those conversations and let him know when he's doing things wrong or when he's, doing things great. What are the meaning behind some of your tattoos? I have so many tattoos. But I would say I have the portraits that I have on my body for the most part are my family. So like my mom, my sisters. And that's just a way for me to always have them with me. I have a memorial piece for my dad. He passed away in 2008. I have a Bible verse, 1 Peter 5:8, that helps me remember to cool it when I have a temper, because I have a temper sometimes. I have a rose with 3 rose petals falling down, and then I have Jesus Christ on the side because I believe Jesus Christ rose on the 3rd day. And then I have just, I was going to say a few, but I have quite a few random tattoos that I just got when I was younger. I worked at a tattoo shop, so when there was downtime, I would just be like, hey, let's tattoo me. What are your thoughts and opinions on how crabs think fish are flying? Jackie, I don't have any. I don't know, but I just think that's just their normal. Just probably the first time it happened, they're like, whoa, what's happening? And then it just became their life. Who has been your favorite HR person that you reconnected with via IG? The answer is Nancy. Nancy, you're always my favorite HR person, okay? Always and forever. So I know these questions literally just scratched the surface of getting to know me, but I don't want to make this video much longer. If you guys are interested to know more specific things about me, let me know, and maybe I can just make a video on certain aspects. So if you guys want to know more about my pregnancy journey or postpartum or like my weight loss process or just like how I've dealt with depression and anxiety and all of that, let me know and I can make a separate video on that going further in depth. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate all your love and support. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment, and I'll see you in the next video.